Hey guys, welcome to another video of the Now Pursuit.
Yeah.
We are currently
in Arizona still.
completely stranded. So let's take you back to how we got here in the first place.
Let's go. Hey everybody, we are back for another recap video, and this is during the time that we were in Arizona.
So we're in Arizona. Everybody, we're in Arizona now in 3, 2. The longest one. Welcome to Arizona. Woo! This was our second time going through Arizona, I think.
Yeah.
And we got to visit. This really cute little. Stretching it out. Stretch those legs.
Oh yeah.
So we got ice cream and we got some blankets. So Mom is gonna bring them out right now.
Really good deal.
We've been waiting, and this is the best deal we found. $4.99 per blanket, and of course we got ice cream. That was something that we thought was really cool too. We're on Route 66, and we love going to the national parks, but we were like, the Lord had called us back to California. So if you look back at our other recap videos, we were just booking it. We weren't trying to stop outside of like our route. And so here it was literally en route. We're like, well, it's literally like 5-minute stop. So let's at least just get the stamp. But we didn't get to really venture.
And this is where we found out that there is no daylight savings in Arizona.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, and a sticker. Oh, because we're only gonna get this one, which is the Route 66
Why can't we get
entrance, because we're not going to drive through it.
that one? Because
So we were here, we stopped off, and we're just driving, regularly. And everything felt great when we were driving. We were cruising, making great timing.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
But as we continued on, well, one of the things, we didn't know that northern Arizona looked this gorgeous.
Very green. Yeah, not like Phoenix, not like southern Arizona, where it's what you would think Arizona would be. I didn't assume it was going to be this green, lush. Look at the pine trees, like evergreens, like. Which we were
originally wanting to go see Grand Canyon, but nope. We're gonna continue going straight. And what was really awesome is that we felt really intensely like we were supposed to start praying and worshiping and warring against the enemy. Remember that? We were like praying in the Holy Ghost. We were just worshiping. It was shaking. Like it was pretty vigorously shaking, and we like had to pull over because we were just like wondering like, what's that about? So of course I get out, I pop the hood, and I see if there's anything noticeably wrong, and I couldn't find anything, so we kept going. And asking for the Lord's covering over our vehicle, over our RV, and then Angelo hears like this pop, right? Yeah, well, I hear a pop, and then you see the smoke coming from under the hood. And we're not knowing what this is, so we pull over real quick because smoke. Can you turn it off? Can you?
my shoes.
I don't care. Get out, over there.
Oh, go back here,
What?
We pull over, I'm looking, and I look under the hood, and I see fire. So I see fire, and I tell Genesis, get the kids out. We've already seen other trucks and cars engulfed on the side of the road. We were just wondering, like, what the heck, how, and why. So I run inside the RV, and I get the fire extinguisher, and I get it out, and I'm just spraying it down. And thank God that I was able to do that. So as I put it out, I used the whole fire extinguisher. I used the whole canister, and luckily, right when I finished, this gentleman pulled up. And as soon as he pulls up, he pops out. He's like, "Did you get it out?" And I said, "Yes, I got it out." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Let me double check." So I do a double take, and I tell him like, "No, I didn't get it out." He's like, "All right, here I come."
right on time. A state trooper pulled by. A guy who has like this fire thing on his truck. I think he knows about fires. Pulled up like right on time. Thank you, God. Thank you, babe, for not panicking.
He was a firefighter volunteer coming from a meeting that was just up the road. He was going home from that meeting. And here he is passing us going home, sees us on the side of the road, and so he stops. And thank God that he stopped, because that fire did catch again. And if he wasn't coming, if he wasn't going, if he wasn't going home from that meeting, our truck would have been inflamed.
It was like literally that whole piece was on fire.
Yeah.
Like it was so perfect in timing, I think.
Yeah.
It was literally right when you were done extinguishing the first fire.
Yeah.
And then even this highway patrol officer was...
Oh, yeah, it was so timely of him as well.
Yeah.
You know, because the reason why the guy stopped is because he saw smoke. The firefighter saw smoke. Mm-hmm. And then he saw this gentleman with his sirens off coming the other way. So he's like, oh, sirens, smoke, I should stop. So he stopped.
Yeah.
And then the gentleman, the highway patrol, he ended up stopping. And thank God that he stayed, because we had no cell phone service.
We didn't have any. And he had an extra phone that he was able to tap into, like, better service.
Because he has first responder
right.
signal. He has, you know, the best signal. And
because of that, and he allowed us to use the phone, we were able to find a tow yard, because the sun was going down, and we're like, and it was freezing. Mm-hmm. And so we were like, we don't know where we're supposed to be. We didn't have our where we had booked was like 2 hours from where we ended up being stranded. Mm-hmm. And so we ended up only being 2 exits away from this amazing tow yard. Still waiting for a tow quote. We're waiting for a tow quote. That's what's happening.
There's no Wi-Fi.
And our RV park nearby, and where we're gonna put the truck to get it worked on. So, all right, getting a tow. Here we go. Mm-hmm. And their family who owned it. And they allowed us to live on the side, and
that's how the owner had got there. He was driving an RV and broke down right there.
Yeah, that was his story of how he ended up even starting the tow yard.
That was like 12 years ago or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So cool.
So we ended up here dry camping for the night outside of where our truck's gonna get fixed here at Adams Towing in Williams, Arizona. Total God thing, to be completely honest, as we learned more about the owner's story of even how he ended up here. And there they also have a truck shop, or I guess a mechanic shop, where they can work on our truck. In the meantime, we're completely dry camping on the side of their tow yard in the front of it, and it's been actually really cool.
It was a beautiful area. It was the best place we could have broke down.
Yeah, and then it was really cool because they literally like helped us in so many areas. We didn't have a car, obviously, and like they allowed us to live right on the side, and when they needed us to move, because they had a lot of their tow trucks coming in and out.
Yes.
A lot of people, I guess, get stranded in that area.
Yeah.
And so they just, like you see here, just moved us over when they needed to. You know, and this was several different employees, including the owner himself. And
Adams Towing Service.
Yeah.
Adams Towing. Williams, Arizona. Amazing bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Super professional.
Hospitality.
They are straight up going to tell you what's wrong, and they're going to help you out to the best way that they can.
Also, like, they even like took us to the city, the nearby town, Williams, and they
on Route 66, historic Route 66.
Yeah, and they helped us get water, this massive gallon of 50 gallons of water to fill up our tanks.
Yes.
They helped us do laundry. And it was so cool because
they even gave me a job.
Yeah, they gave Angelo a job, which was so incredible.
We were just not knowing how much this was going to be and how it was going to get taken care of. But God came through. He went exceedingly and abundantly than we ever thought or imagined.
So what was so awesome was the deductible. So we ended up Angelo just gotta walk right through the gate and boom, he's at work. That's so cool.
Coming away with money.
Yeah,
like
because
it was thousands, and we, by God, got it taken care of.
The Lord completely covered the entire financial setback that would have been a setback, but wasn't, because we didn't have to
and abundantly than we ever thought or imagined. It was amazing.
Yeah.
We paid the deductible.
Well, yeah, so we only had a deductible, but because Angela was able to work there, it covered the deductible, and we got to take home money.
It was
just
such
crazy.
a blessing.
Yeah, we totally, I believe, right? We totally believe that it was because we were like worshiping the Lord prior. Like we were just like trusting the Lord with our entire situation that was happening. All right, you guys, little update here. Well, let me show you Angelo. He's working. You might see him. He's right there using the saw to cut some wood. They've got a lot of odd end jobs for him to do. So a little update here, as we found out that they ordered the right part came in, but the part that was delivered was the wrong part. So just found that out. This is for our truck that's in for repairs right now. They said it's projected for us to be here for another week. So far right now, only option is to completely dry camp. And we did hear that possibly one of the employers here has someone they know who does honey wagon service, which means that all of our tanks can get flushed out, because we do need that soon. Yeah, so that's a little update. We'll let you know what else happens. So it has gone down to 40 degrees at night. Our babies have woken up and they're not feeling good.
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good?
I'm feeling good. It's just my nose is really stuffed.
Your nose is stuffed. Mine's not feeling good, darling. So we're doing a little movie date in with one of our phones here.
I want salad.
We're gonna make soup.
No.
Okay. The kids did end up getting sick because it was freezing.
Yeah.
It was freezing cold. We tried to run the generator as often as we could, but you know, it still was really cold. So it's definitely not been easy being here.
This family right here are a bunch of troopers. Genesis is in here with the kids. Oh, she's going through it inside for the amount of time was amazing.
You know, and we're like an hour and 40-minute walk from the nearest town. So all the kids really have is this big field next to us to go play.
Shelter! We're gonna go back out. Yeah.
Run in. It wasn't easy, like, by any means, but it was definitely a time of like testing our faith. And it was so powerful being able to just not be able to go anywhere. Like literally, like all the kids had was this field to play in, which was amazing. Like they were so creative. Yes. They built a little campsite and stuff like that, and loved it. And for us though, you know, Angelo was then working, like doing all these extra little hands-on jobs that the guys couldn't get.
That was the most labor that I did.
He was like picking up tires and putting them in the cars.
I was swinging them 10 feet into the air to land on the back of this truck, of this trailer. And then I'm telling you, there was like, I must have did like 60 tires.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh man.
It's either that or just being here inside our RV, because Angelo's helping at the tow yard. So I have the kids running back and forth a lot of the time if they're not laying down, because, you know, Maya wasn't feeling well. You okay? Oh yeah. So we also couldn't go to the grocery store, and we didn't want to ask them, like, can you take us everywhere? So thank you to anybody who does Instacart, Grubhub, because there was like 2 ladies that ended up delivering groceries 2 different times, and they couldn't find us. And this was like 10 at night. They finally came, and they were like coming from Flagstaff, which was like 40 minutes away. and came and delivered groceries to us. So we are so grateful for that app.
Yeah. Crazy.
Instacart. Okay. So there's this auto truck.
Right here.
You see him pulling out? And I keep my eye out seeing, is that our part? Because we were low-key ready to get our truck fixed. So it wasn't the part, but that's okay. We're still waiting, but it's hailing now. You can see it, babe. And Angelo got to come home early today. Woo, woo. Yeah, because none of us knew, like they know that they ordered the part. The wrong part came. They had to resend in the order. And so that was really tough to experience that because we were like,
You're on my
what?
chair, I'm like, I'm waiting for this. Some fresh air, huh?
Fresh air.
Daddy, get down and walk them.
Today is the 11th day here, dry camping. There's our truck over there.
Yes.
We're still waiting for the part. Coming from Phoenix is where we found out. They still said sometime this week. And then there was this guy who would drive back and forth, and he actually was a dump service. We were like, hey, this is literally day 12. We need your help. Kind of logically recording what's going on. We ran out of water, so.
There's Tango.
There's Tango.
What up?
So Angelo has our hose attached to one of the owners of the tow yard. They let us use their hose. So we're hoping to fill up the tank with water today. Because we ran out. 50 gallons is what we need.
And we were able to get closer to fill up the tanks.
They were a really amazing, like they were godsend. Like every little bit of this part of our testimony is so amazing. Like I remain in awe of it. Like God is so good, you guys. Like He just covered us. Running water. Yeah. And this is how we just continuously have fresh water without having to always buy gallons, which this time we did have to buy a couple gallons, as you see here, but this is what helps with us continuously having water. And then you have to like drip wash because you want to conserve the water. You don't know when you can fill it again, right? You know, and we didn't want to like have to just, I don't know, we didn't want to be a burden to the owner or any of the employees.
Yeah, and they already were going above and beyond to let us stay.
So today is, I think, day 13. I'm not sure, but we got a rental. Praise God. Insurance has been so good to us as it's been covering almost everything and giving us an amazing rental car. So, woo, we've got a car. So this was, about 2 weeks. 2 weeks we stayed dry camping, and then we finally got a rental, which was really fun because we got to be able to go venture to Williams and get more groceries. I don't know why we get so many groceries, but we do. I guess we were snacking and eating a lot. We weren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then there you go. And then we also got to like just basically just drive around and get the kids out of the RV, which was awesome. And what was super cool is I didn't know what kind of insurance we had, but it covered everything we needed.
That covered the rental?
It covered the rental. Yeah, literally covered the rental. And you'll see at our very last video that we continued to need the rental after we returned the rental because the truck was not doing great, but it is now currently, now that we're in March. This was all in September, October. And so we're just finishing that recap of coming back, Day 14, and we decided to come here to Flagstaff. Maya's asleep. And Maya's asleep.
I'll stay.
Okay.
Yes, the means
To go to the thrift store, we got some stuff to donate. And we might as well look around as well. Oh yeah, we were like going through our stuff. We were doing a lot. And I think though that the Lord was teaching us to really just like let go and just, we were let going and purging stuff. We were honestly worshiping Him on the in-between and just trying to really like seek why is all this happening, but really knowing that He'll purpose our pain. So it's okay. It's going to be okay.
The truck is packed. I mean, the van is packed. And we're going to be on our way
day
to California.
16, we have decided to head on over to Southern California for the week, as the truck has not been fixed yet. We got to pack our entire fridge, eat a lot of food because we only have 2 small coolers, pack the entire van, and we're ready to go to make it to California, especially because it's Leo's birthday this week. So we were like, let's just go over there. The Lord's blessed us with a rental car. You know, he's gonna cover everything else, and so like he has. So we're gonna head to California. Who's excited?
Me!
Right.
And we were like, we have the rental. We might as well go, you know, and then we'll see what happens with the part and what's the next step for us. And so we did take that road trip, which was really awesome. Ended up going to stay with my parents. And yay. Welcome to California. We are here. Woo! And it was so awesome because the Lord was showing us a lot of different things. Traveling back to California, of like the whys we're supposed to be there. And one of it was actually being able to come together with our family businesses. You know, both of our family sides like have their own businesses, and so like it was really cool to be able to get back and actually get confirmation through like meeting with like this is everybody saying hi to their best friends because but meeting with like, you know, my parents and my brother and another family who is part of the Gums community, and we're just finding out, oh my gosh, like a lot of things they were talking about aligns with the things that we felt like the Lord was showing us that we were going to be a part of. So we're like, interesting.
And we were happy to be back.
We were, yeah.
7 hours, 3 days later, back in Cali.
We're happy to be back. We're happy to be with friends and family in a warmer climate. But, you know, we're still very excited for what the Lord has in store for us.
So continue journeying with us as our story unravels, and we just pray that every moment up until now has been an encouragement to you to pursue God daily, as this is the now pursuit. Pursuing God right now. He has something for you just as much as he has something for us. So thank you for joining with us, and we'll see you at our next video.
Let's go!
Bye!
So that was that for that one. I guess we ended it over there. But our very last video is going to bring us up to now. It's gonna be like a November, December, January, February, March, April.
Birthday. So we'll have one of those videos coming out too.
Yeah, it's our birthday month.
In April. But you know, hopefully this video did help you and encourage you and let you know that what you need, God knows, and he will take care of it for you. And if you seek him, you will find him.
Yeah.
Search for him, and he will reveal himself to you.
Oh yeah.
And we did the entire trip from this side of the country to the other side of the country, and
then coming back.
And then here we are again, and he's still revealing himself. So
oh yeah.
Continue on, continue pursuing. Until next time.
We'll see you at our next video. All right, y'all. Have a good morning, day, or night.